By the end of this video, you're gonna be a lot better equipped to answer some of the questions that lenders are gonna ask you when you go in to get a pre-approval for your mortgage. Let's go. Hey everyone, I'm AK with the AK Realty Group and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, hit the button below, subscribe, hit the bell so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Today we're going to talk about the pre-approval process for a home mortgage. Right? So there's a few factors that go into getting a pre-approval done, and there's a world of difference between a pre-approval and a pre-qualification, right? So a pre-qualification letter, they'll ask you a couple of questions over the phone, and without running any credit, employment history, none of that stuff, they'll give you a letter. It means nothing. Nothing. Don't get a pre-qualification letter. Get a pre-approval letter. It's going to hold a lot more weight when you go apply and when you're making offers on homes, all right? So we're going to go through the pre-approval stuff. Pre-qualification's garbage. So with the pre-approval, there's a lot of factors that are going to go into this. So we're going to go over a few questions that are going to be important for you to be aware of. So when you go in and talk to a lender about getting pre-approved, you know what to expect, right? You know some of the questions that they're going to be asking you. Step one, know your credit score. What's your credit score? It's good to know, and your interest rate on your mortgage is going to be highly dependent on your credit score. And when you go in for a pre-approval, they're gonna run your credit, so they'll know what it is. So this way they can give you a fairly accurate rate even when you're applying. The next thing that you need to be aware of, and you'll need to answer to, is how established is your credit history, right? Like, is your credit history sufficient? Not only do the lenders want to see that you have a good credit score, they want to see that you've got history of making payments on time, right? And that you have a variety of different credit lines and you've been making payments and you're not, just racking on debt without trying to pay them off. The third thing is, how much cash do you have on hand, right? That's going to be important because the lender wants to make sure that you've got enough money in the bank or funds that you have access to that you can cover your down payment, your closing costs, inspections, stuff like that. So to be able to prove the amount of cash that you have available and the amount of funds that you have available to purchase a house, you'll need to provide financial statements such as bank statements to the lender, list of your assets, things like that. So be prepared for that. So here's a pro tip. If you're going to be accepting funds from your parents or family members to help cover some of the closing costs and down payment and stuff like that for your home, you will need a signed letter saying that those funds are gifts. So, that's something that you're going to need as well. The next thing is going to be, how much debt do you have, right? Even if you have a lot of cash on hand, but you also have a lot of debt, that's going to be concerning to the lender. So, because what they're also going to look at is your debt to income ratio and things like that when you apply for a home loan. So when you're applying for a mortgage, your lender is going to need to see a list of all your credit card debt, student loans, other debt that you may have, car loans and things like that, to help them figure out exactly how much you're going to be able to qualify for and get pre-approved for a home mortgage. So those are some of the more important questions that I think you need to start thinking about in advance when you're looking to purchase a home and to apply for a mortgage, because these are just a few of the questions, right? There's going to be a lot of questions that the lender is going to ask, a lot of personal financial questions, but with these, at least you're gonna start getting the thought process going about these are the kind of things that you need to prep for. So hope you found some good value in this video. And if you did, please hit the like button, share it with anyone that you think would benefit from this video, and comment below if you have any questions. And just shoot me a text, email, call me if you have any other questions about any of this stuff. All right? I'll see you on the next one.